So when you have your breakout video, Gabrielle, where you have 50,000 views on a channel as new as ours, you're like, what are we going to follow that nuclear fire up with?
I don't know.
And
what
then,
tops did he?
Boom.
Here it is.
Doug Emhoff, who is Kamala Harris's husband.
I would never have known that.
Forcefully slapped his New York City girlfriend for flirting with another man at a ritzy gala in 2012.
Wait,
Listen,
not just slapped, forcefully slapped.
when we read this article, I am telling you, there has never been a topic that we are going to have more fun with than this one. It is absolutely unbelievable.
What makes it so unbelievable?
Well, it's mostly why he slapped her, where they were when he slapped her, and just the overarching circumstances when you get into this guy's history of women, marriage, dating, and his behavior. This guy is a psychopath.
I mean, he married her, so.
But she doesn't strike me as like she just strikes me as kind of like a goofy like she doesn't seem like I don't know. We'll get into it, dude.
Okay. Can hardly wait.
It is literally unbelievable, dude.
All right.
I kind of want to just show everyone that this article really exists.
Well, I don't even know what he looks like. Can we see his face?
He looks like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
He does look like a lady slapper.
He is, right? He
Yeah.
looks like an insecure lady slapper. And she
does.
looks like she's hugging him like, I haven't been in love with you for years.
Or ever.
Yeah, you are
Who
not.
is he?
He's like a entertainment attorney
Okay.
and very successful one apparently.
He looks like an attorney.
The second what?
He looks like an attorney.
He does. And guess what? The girl that he slaps in this story is also an attorney.
To be fair, we are to be, I don't know, honest, whatever. We don't think that hitting girls is funny, but
No.
this
Hitting girls is not funny.
it's not okay.
Unless it's me hitting Gabrielle
Slap.
on
go.
the booty. But, dude, again, I don't think that we need to preface this with anything other than a person slapping a girl because he's jealous. When would that start to be even moderately appropriate? And no, it's
literally never.
It's never appropriate. But like, if they had only been dating for like 2 months, that would be extra psychotic, right?
I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's psychotic at any stage in their relationship.
It's very psychotic, but like only a couple months in, you really feel possessive enough that you were like, that you got that angry to where you completely lost control in front of a bunch of people and slapped the girl.
I would think it's weirder if they were like married for 3 years and then it happened.
Did you think it was weird when I did that to you?
Totally.
Okay. So I will read the first paragraph and then you could take the next. There's a lot to this article.
Okay, buckle up, friends.
Buckle
Here
up,
we go.
guys. I'm going to just keep us on screen because I think it's funnier that way. Vice President Kamala Harris's husband is being accused of slapping his ex-girlfriend for flirting with a valet worker at a ritzy gala in 2012. Second gentleman, Doug Emhoff.
What's a second gentleman?
Like first lady.
Oh, that's what.
But because he's the vice president's husband.
Okay.
But Doug Emhoff, 59, which would have made him 47 when this happened, supposedly struck his then girlfriend, described as a successful New York attorney, in the face so hard she spun around while in a valet line after an event at the, ready for this, Cannes Film Festival, May 2012. That's like Fashion Week, dude. Yeah. Like, it's like all the Richie Riches.
Could you be on a more public stage?
The absolute last time that you would slap your date is
There's no time for that.
Well, on the booty.
No.
In the hotel room on the booty.
Not in the face.
Not in the face. Absolutely not. So, yeah, the 3 unnamed friends of the woman have reported to the Daily Mail. So, as you read this and you're hearing about the sources, it's very clear that whoever this was validated that this did happen, but does not want to have anything to do with it. So they keep saying, oh, she's not commenting. Yeah. It's coming from these 3 friends. It's like, all right. Okay.
All 3 sources requested not to be named due to fear of retaliation from Emhoff, who frequently positions himself as an ally for women.
That's what is so funny. Read this next sentence really quick.
On Sunday, the second gentleman made headlines for his interview with Jen Psaki, who credited him with reshaping the perception of masculinity.
Dude, it's like,
wow.
I mean, we haven't even gotten into the story, but that just as the baseline.
That happened on Sunday?
Well, she just did. I mean, like, this is their whole thing. Like, you know, they've acknowledged if the voters have testosterone at or above normal, that ain't us.
Not
dude.
their party. Mm-mm.
Trump got them all, right? We're going for the little cucky pussies. Like, we're going for the little
not the lady hitters,
little no testosterone guys. We're going for the guys that are already in a backseat role, and so he is going to normalize it for them. So this is perfect.
As the second gentleman.
Reshaping the perception of masculinity. You're all, can you walk me through what being masculine means to you? He's all, well, I will tell you one thing that makes me feel very masculine is when my date talks to another man, I have to show her you don't talk to a valet because I will slap the shit out of you. Because I got that enraged and insecure that I hit you in front of a bunch of people.
It's insane.
Let's continue. Here you go.
To me, it's the right thing to do, Emhoff said of his role as a supportive spouse. But the three friends who spoke to the Daily Mail provided photos of Emhoff posing with the woman he supposedly slapped in 2012, as well as other documents corroborating the trip they took to the south of France around the time of the alleged incident. Okay, so there's photographs of them being there, so it must have happened.
Oh, no. This happened.
Okay.
This for sure happened because, I'll tell you why. Because he's an attorney, number one. Okay, the girl who it was,
also an attorney? Is that what
she went to the Cannes Film Festival with him in 2012.
Yeah.
Bottom line, if this did not happen, they are opening themselves up to massive lawsuits.
Right.
So like this is for sure this actually happened, you know.
The woman declined to comment on the story, the outlet said. The Harris campaign did not respond to a request for comment on Wednesday.
I wonder what their statement would be. They're like, did your husband assault a girl he'd been dating for 6 minutes?
The alleged incident came just a year before Emhoff, a successful entertainment lawyer, and Harris met on a blind date.
Just wait until you hear what he was doing before that. The girl, this one that he slapped, wait till you hear his relationships before that, dude.
Vice President, then California's Attorney General, started dating Emhoff in 2013 and then married him in August of 2014. That was a fast one.
Yeah, he was like, hey, let's get married before I completely blow it with you by beating the shit out of you.
After the alleged slap, the New York lawyer, who was not identified, called one of the friends, a male businessman, sobbing in her cab immediately after the incident, the outlet said.
So this is genius why she did that, okay? This is genius why she did that. And guys, I know that you guys want to hear our commentary, but we got to get through a couple more facts before I can really go off. And I'm going to make Gabrielle laugh her fucking eyes out in this one. Okay, so... Emhoff, the friend said, had forced his way into the cab and was with the woman when she made the call. It was very clear what she was telling me, the source said. She said she was with the guy, her date. She was at the Cannes Film Festival and he hit her. She was in the car with the guy at the time. The woman allegedly told him, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether to call the French police. I couldn't get a hold. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Yeah. I couldn't get a hold of her after I called back. A friend claimed that he got more details of what happened. It was something like 3 a.m. They were trying to get out of there, and they had both been drinking. There was a gigantic line for taxis. She went up to one of the valet guys, offered him 100 euros or whatever to get ahead of the line. She told me she put her hand on his shoulder, the valet. Doug apparently thought she was flirting and came over and slapped her in the face.
That is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's insane. Like she's talking to the valet, and there's a line.
Choose her way into the front of the line.
It's so there are so many people present that she is trying to bribe her way to the front of the line. In front of that many witnesses, he's just like, "This, whack. You little hoa."
It's crazy.
And this is what I said on my stream. What is a more pussy ass move than hitting a girl because you got jealous Especially given that there is absolutely no reason for you to have been jealous in the first place.
The valet guy?
The valet guy.
While you're at Cans, however the heck you say it, as a successful attorney who has like made it, clearly.
You brought her to Cannes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But you're going to, the valet guy.
What kind of whore did you think this girl was? Like, she's a successful attorney from New York, and you thought that she's like, I'm here at Cannes. This guy took me to Cannes, spent tons of money. It's an amazing thing. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fuck the valet. Right under his nose, too.
Right here, right in front of him.
Like, what kind of insecure psychopath would that make any sense to?
It's nuts.
Yes. Okay.
Totally nuts. Is there more? There's more history of this, or is this the only incident that's been documented?
Oh, well, there's more.
Okay.
And potentially much worse, but it's like gray. We'll get into it. Yeah. So my impression is that he had a lot to drink. She wasn't slurring her words. She told me that they broke up that night. Shocker. Yeah. Shocker. The pair had only been dating for about 3 months. The woman called her businessman friend because she wanted, quote, Doug to see her on the phone telling somebody, her friends told the outlets. Ooh. She felt that would afford her some protection. Smart.
Yeah, super
very,
smart.
Very street smart right there. Because then, like, in his mind, he's spinning up. She has no idea what kind of danger she's in now. Because this guy attacked her for no reason.
Yeah. In a foreign country.
And then he forced his way into the cab.
Yeah.
In a foreign country, exactly.
Scary.
And so, yes, he attacked me. Then now he's like, well, if I kill her, I'm going to get caught.
Yeah.
Even though he slapped her in front of 1,000 people, but like,
right. But,
you know. Okay, so they had dinner. She said Doug was very charming. It was lovely. Then I believe it was between 2 and 3 a.m. It was still raging, but she was wearing 4-inch heels and a floor-level gown, so it was time to depart, whatever the fuck that
Her
is.
feet hurt.
Yeah. She said there had been no fight before he hit her. You would have thought it was a fairy tale trip. She was completely caught off guard by his sudden attack.
It's crazy.
He hauled up and slapped her so hard she spun around, and she was in utter shock. She was so furious, she slapped him on the side and then on the other cheek and on the hand.
Wait, she slapped him back several times?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she ain't no bitch.
Yeah.
She ain't no little puss.
Go, girl.
Yeah. So, okay, so she said that she wanted to go back to the hotel without him, but and she was shutting the cab door. He forced his way into the car.
Which she did not want.
And she's like, what the fuck was that all about? And she said the only thing she could really get out of him was that he thought she was hitting on the valet. Like, if that is not a red flag that is currently burning in gasoline, it's like, dude, you just hit me. Why?
Yeah, why?
And it's like, like, you hit me. I came to France with you.
And you hit me.
We haven't even had an argument. You hit me? I've never been hit in my life.
It's very yikes.
Are you going through the what if that happened to you?
Yeah, I'm just like running that in my brain. Like, what do you do?
Think about it. And you've only been dating the guy for 2-3 months.
Yeah. Like, I mean, obviously they're older than I was at the time, but when I was 20, when I went to Paris with my ex-boyfriend and we had a fight and he like left me alone in Paris, like I remember feeling terrified. Like, so you're in that situation with a potentially violent dude. You don't know anyone. You don't speak the language. You're like literally fearful for your life because if it went from 0 to that in seconds, like you don't know what this guy's capable of. It's terrifying.
You have no idea what he's capable of.
Yeah.
You know.
Smart girl though.
And the way she tells the story, it's like, oh, so she slapped him back. Yeah, that's a good story in hindsight. You know, like where it's like, hey, I didn't just take it. I slapped him back. But like in reality, she knows you can't. She's not. He's forced his way into the cab. Like if he decides to choke her, she's going night night.
Right.
You know.
Oh.
And but people are like, oh, it seems like he had been drinking a lot. Who gives a fuck? I don't care.
Yeah, you don't hit girls ever.
Especially for that. Like, but this is what I was saying about the fact that they'd only been
ever.
No, I know, but I'm saying like the fact that they'd only been dating for a few months. I'll tell you why I think that's notable. Okay, is because like when you're only 2 months in, 3 months in, you're still in the phase where you need to be thinking of like, I need to be wooing her and pulling in.
Yeah.
You're not at a place where you're taking her for granted to the point where you would get jealous and hit her unless there's something fucking wrong with you.
Or he's like a legit raging drunk.
He's probably that.
Yeah.
But he still hit her.
No, of course, it's not excusable. But like,
and we're gonna
he
get,
wasn't thinking, maybe. I mean, the fact that your subconscious lets you go there is a problem in and of itself. But, yeah, he obviously wasn't trying to woo her at that moment.
And he was about to get laid.
He had a great
It was
night.
a perfect
Fairy
night.
tale.
She said it was a fairy tale.
She was trying to catch him an early cab to get out of there.
It was
Head back to the
2:30. He's
hotel.
wasted.
Yeah.
She wanted him to slap her, just not there. And,
Jesse
you know.
Merle.
Or maybe caress her a little bit.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so
What else?
now I'll tell you what else, because now when you get into his backstory, just to get what kind of care, because like you said, maybe he's just a terrible drunk, right? Like maybe it's not a calculated thing or an illustration of his character.
Whatever, yeah.
Okay, so let's move over to the other part of this story. Okay, so so let's start right here. I asked her if he ever apologized. She said no, but he commented about the hit she gave him. It was a tennis metaphor, but no apology at all. The source added, all he said was, don't worry about it. You got one across the court and down the line.
Huh.
So you're like,
Weird.
You mean she hit you back after you hit her for no
yeah.
reason? Okay, so check this out.
It's all fair now.
Okay, so this is the background of their relationship, which gets into the backstory that I was referencing. So she and Emhoff's relationship started after they connected on Match.com, the friend said. See?
This is my fear.
Anyone who uses Match is a psycho. I'm just kidding.
I mean, we have tons of friends who've met their significant others and got married.
Not on Match.
Okay, well, online dating, whatever. But this is my fear. You have no clue who's on the other end of that profile. Crazy freaking woman beater in Paris.
We talk about this all the time, how like there are tons of girls that just are like down to meet a dude on Tinder and go bang. Like they'll just go to their house.
Genuinely fear for my life.
I mean, there's a 99.9% chance all you're going to do is get some dick and it's potentially good, potentially bad.
Nope.
Oh, I know you're not.
Not my dice, so I'm going to roll there. No.
Coffee for you.
With like all of our friends, and I want to meet his friends, and I want to like know that he's an actual human being, and yeah.
Okay, so it got serious.
So glad we never had that world.
I know.
We have to be in that world.
I know. It got serious in just 3 months, and the woman had already met Emhoff's kids and parents.
Huh.
Emhoff even supposedly included
his son Cole in their first date in March 2012, the sources say.
Yeah.
She went to a hotel bar to meet Doug at work. It was a typical Match.com date where you only commit to a drink, the attorney friend told Daily Mail. It's so weird. They were there for an hour, and he told her his son was in the city walking around. I think he had just started college. Cole later met the pair on the woman's porch and smoked cigarettes with his dad and his father's date, according to the Daily Mail sources.
Disgusting.
Yeah. The shocking allegations came just 2 months after Emhoff admitted to cheating on his first wife, following a bombshell report that allegedly he once got their nanny pregnant.
Jackpot.
Wow.
And it gets much worse from there, believe it or not. Okay, so check it out. Here's the nanny.
Oh.
Now that, you want to know what that is? For a dumpy guy like him, this is a honeypot. Like where look in her eyes. She's like, I want things. I think I want what that girl has.
I want this life.
I
want a nanny.
You
I don't
can
want to be
put
the
it
nanny.
right on my face if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. Okay. So, first of all, don't cheat on your wife.
Don't do that. Don't get the nanny pregnant.
Don't cheat on your wife. If you are going to cheat on your wife, right? Have the fucking respect not to have it be someone that watches your wife's children. Yeah. Okay? Too close to home. And what I was saying on the live stream is like, there's already like a little bit of twinge like to any woman who's offloading any of her motherhood to another woman. You know?
I cannot and will not.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're already doing that.
Yeah.
And then your husband bangs that girl.
Yeah.
Of all people.
It's like an affront on a different level.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then.
I agree with that.
You're not even going to pull out, guy? Like.
Yeah. You know how babies are made.
What are you doing?
Unless she calculated it.
Calculated what?
Getting pregnant.
He still has to finish inside of her.
Meh. I mean, you're saying like if she's like really in it trying to like hook him for money, like
You think she's poking holes in condoms or something?
there are ways to, yeah.
Okay, that's possible. That's possible.
Just saying there are
But check this out.
multiple plausible scenarios.
Check this out.
Okay.
Quote, during my first marriage, Kristen and I went through some tough times on account of my actions. Oh, no shit? Oh, really? That was a tough time for you? When your wife found out that you impregnated the nanny that watches your children? I took responsibility, and in the years since, I took responsibility. Wow.
Because I was caught red fucking handed. Yeah.
Everybody slow clap him, dude.
What a guy. The epitome of masculinity.
I took responsibility, and in the years since, we worked through things as a family and have come out stronger on the other side, Emhoff told CNN in August.
And this was right before we got divorced.
Right. The affair was disclosed to President Biden's vetting committee 4 years ago before he chose Harris as his running mate on the 2020 ticket.
Wild.
Well, that's because
You have to, yeah.
Well, but I'm saying like on the Democratic side, they're all you did is knocked up a nanny.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't sacrifice a baby, did you? At least not get caught doing it, did you?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so check this out. So Emhoff was accused of betraying his wife over 15 years ago with Nadja Naylor, a nanny who worked for the preschool. Okay, Naylor supposedly became pregnant as a result of the relationship, but did not keep the baby. Okay, it was not clear exactly what this friend meant. While Emhoff never named Naylor in his statement, he allegedly told his girlfriend in 2012 about both the relationship and the pregnancy, the three friends told the Daily Mail. He came clean about the situation when she questioned him about his divorce from his first wife, which was still ongoing when they were dating. She felt for some reason his wife had the upper hand, but she couldn't understand why that was. He told her that he had gotten the kid's teacher pregnant, and that had been the cause for the divorce. Now, are you sitting down for the big twist?
There's more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
According to Emhoff, Naylor had a miscarriage, which she blamed him for. Los Angeles Police Department records obtained by Daily Mail under the show, showed that police were called to a house where Naylor lived around the same time she was pregnant on the night of June 28th, 2009, the outlet said. The call out was given a priority level 3, which is a life-threatening emergency, lights and sirens on, but the LAPD declined to give information. He gave her $80,000 and got her to sign a non-disclosure agreement, and he told the new girl he's dating this. He did it rather matter-of-factly, not apologizing or saying he screwed up, but just kind of like any other conversation.
That's
What do you do with that, dude?
I mean, it paints quite the picture. 80 grand isn't very much money, though.
It's all relative, dude. There is a time when 80 grand would have been a lot of money.
In 2009?
No, to us in general, I mean.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know what he's worth, but I would think a payoff should be relative to the person's worth, like their net worth.
I mean, it's relative to how much a person will take to sign an NDA. 80 grand tax-free?
How much do you think your information is worth? I mean, if he did like what this picture alludes to and is a reason why she lost the baby because he may have been violent with her, like, I don't know.
Listen,
80 grand doesn't seem like enough.
What is the guy, what does he do
happened.
for a living again?
He's a lawyer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So he's probably talking to her, negotiating against her. He's like, look, I'm just going to be honest with you. You don't have a case here. You know, he'll just minimize her position. She's a fucking school teacher nanny, dude.
Preschool teacher.
Yeah. He was fucking her. He got her pregnant. Right. She's not talking to any attorneys. Yeah. He's talking to her, dude. And she's still mind warped. She's probably still like, I thought you were going to leave your wife. And he's like, listen, I'm not going to do that. And I'm really sorry that this whole terrible thing happened where I kicked you in the stomach.
Yeah. Threw you down the stairs or whatever.
If that's what happened.
Yeah. Not saying that happened.
And then he duped her into he made her feel like that $80,000 was a steal. It's like, I'm going to give you 2 years salary. Okay. You don't need to worry about nothing for 2 entire years.
I don't like this guy.
Imagine if she did not sign that NDA and she had whatever happened there, and now she could go extort him. Give me that money.
Right. What happens if you break an NDA?
I mean, honestly, it leaves you open to lawsuit, but at the same time, it's like,
Yeah.
do you really think this guy wants to publicly sue her?
Yeah,
but in all
right?
honesty, this is the kind of thing you fuck with these people like this. You're
Right,
liable.
no.
You're liable to be a skid mark underneath a car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a different.
They'll kill you,
It's a
dude.
different level.
They will kill you.
I mean, maybe she feared for her life. The nanny, and she was like, "Okay, 80 grand. Okay, whatever."
I don't think back then, but now, like you're the DNC.
No, I'm saying from him. Like if he was violent with her.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. She's not a New York attorney like the girl he assaulted in
Yeah,
Paris.
who has her own set of balls.
Yeah.
She's
Exactly.
"Fuck
Like
you."
this one is just like, finish inside me, daddy.
Oh, God.
Boo, 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 boo.
Ew.
Guess what, nanny? You shouldn't have let a married dude smash you into oblivion.
Married men do not belong in your body.
You're a bad girl. Okay? And listen,
I mean, you probably didn't deserve whatever happened there.
I
but
can pick out a naive girl.
You ain't
That is not you. You are a schemer.
Yeah.
This is a schemer. Absolutely 100%.
Those eyes.
You're a lot of things. Dumb ain't one of them. Okay? You could have gone other places besides nanny, but maybe your plan was to snap up some dude from your nanny position.
How old was the nanny? That's the other question that I have.
I don't
at
know,
the
but
time?
there was a picture of her, like a more recent picture of her that is not as flat.
Down, 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 down.
This is his ex-wife.
Oh, that's the ex-wife? That's not the chick that
No.
slapped him?
No, this is
She
the ex-wife.
looks tough. Is that the nanny?
That's the nanny.
Yeah.
Look at even her smile when you can't see her face is
That's
schemer.
from her Facebook.
Schemer.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh,
like,
her Facebook.
uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I moved us to the other side of the screen.
Ta-da! Movie magic.
But look at this is the dude. That's the girl.
That's the slapper.
That's the slapperooski.
That right there.
Kamala Harris first admits cheating on first wife.
They look like such
When
an
is this?
odd couple.
They look like they do. They do not
No,
dig each other at all.
there's nothing there.
Like, you want to know what they look like? A gay person and like a fake, like one of them's gay relationship. It's not that. I
No.
mean, it's obviously not that.
But like an
that's
arranged, like a business marriage.
Totally. Like they have,
Yeah.
does you get
Kamala
them
have
behind
kids?
closed doors. There's nothing here.
Does Kamala have kids?
No.
That tells me a lot.
Exactly.
No offense to anyone out there, but
No. But in her case, it tells a lot.
yeah.
Oh my God.